engulfed in flames. And firefighters feel the heat as they race against time to find a trapped victim.
The whole time in the back of my head is, we're getting this victim out. That is now priority number one.
February 29, 2012, San Bernardino, California. A crew from the local fire department is responding to a house fire a few miles from the station. Captain Ben Alexander heads to the scene.
We responded as normal, donned all of our personal equipment, jumped on the fire engine. We're rolling down the street toward the fire, and we could see the smoke, so we already knew we had a working fire.
En route, the crew receives information that raises the stakes.
Dispatch started telling us that there were reports of somebody trapped inside the house. I powered the camera up.
Heavy smoke and fire coming from the front door.
And just happened to push the record button as we turned on the street to start fighting the fire. Before we make entry, I want to make sure that there's no structural collapse. There's no imminent danger to myself or my firefighters. So I do a quick lap around the house.
I've got one attack line pulled to the front door right now.
See if there's anything that can cause our crew harm.
When Alexander reaches the front door, firefighter Mike Okeson is already there, with a cloud of thick black smoke rolling above his head.
And I could see as I was looking in the door, there were flames not too far from me. Took off my helmet, put on my breathing apparatus, my mask, flipped in, put the helmet back on, and Mike and I made entry into the house.
Once inside, smoke surrounds them.
As soon as you go from outside into a fire, it becomes black and there is zero visibility. It's not like Hollywood where you can see all the flames and everything looks pretty. It's dark and it's ugly. And basically we're on our hands and knees crawling, Mike fighting the fire, and myself searching now for the victim inside this house. You can't see anything, everything but you. For us to keep from becoming disoriented, basically going in circles, keep one arm on a wall at all times. And use your other arm, then a tool, to stretch out, to feel around on the ground and bump into something. Basically, this is how we do a search pattern through the house.
Crawling through the darkness, the firefighters can sense the fire around them, but they can't pinpoint the victim's location. They're running out of time.
We can hear the rumbling of the flames sometimes over our head. We can hear the crackling of the wood and the structure. As it gets louder, we know we're getting closer to the fire. Mike started working on the fire, getting it with the fire stream, and I kind of pushed to the left of him. I came across the victim who was down in the back bedroom. I yelled to Mike to assist me in removing the individual from his house. We had to get him out as quick as we could, but keep him as low as we could out of the heat. So that tail was pretty much dragging him. So we had both grabbed the victim, and I was able to shuffle backward, just feeling the hose on the way out, and got us to the door. And I could see the light from outside, and here's exactly how close we were. And we pulled him out on the lawn.
Across the street, a local news crew captures the scene as Alexander and Okeson drag the unconscious man onto the lawn.
We began assessing the patient and found that he was respiratory arrest, which means he wasn't breathing. I yelled out to Brian, my engineer that day, to grab the resuscitator, our oxygen mask and bag valve mask. And quickly took off my mask, assessed the patient again. He had a very slow pulse, but wasn't breathing.
The first responders work rapidly, trying to revive the victim.
What's going through my mind is I want to get everything done for this victim as quickly as possible. I want to get him breathing.
Go ahead and come on in and assist with
The man, Steve Duncan, is loaded into an ambulance and taken to a nearby hospital. Despite their best efforts, doctors are unable to save him.
Kind of heartbreaking to see that everything we done and everything we done for the patient wasn't done.
Although the victim does not survive, Captain Alexander hopes that the video can help firefighters train to save lives in the future.
The City of San Bernardino Fire Department several years ago started videotaping fires for training purposes. There's a huge amount of information to be learned just from watching videos fires up front. There's a lot of danger in what firefighters do. I think the risk is either getting quite a bit, we like drinking, and we're simply need to keep our own self safe. What firefighters have taught me